Day 2. Are you ready to challenge your upper body this time? Today we're going to start with chest and back exercises and then go into the smaller muscle groups such as biceps, triceps, and deltoids. Let's get some music going here. The first thing that you're going to do is everybody's favorite, right? That's right. It's time to do some push-ups. It's going to get your whole upper body warmed up and ready to work. Okay, I'm using my mat here. You can use any mat or any carpet, and you can choose your level of push-ups. So for instance, if you are new to fitness, you're here, or even hold into here. If you have been doing push-ups before and you're ready, we are in plank position with a straight line from our head to our feet. We're going to do 12. Here we go. And that should have gotten your upper body relatively warmed up. I'm sitting back in child's pose for just a minute to get them long and lean and ready to work. There are lots of things you can do from a push-up position, because the next thing we're going to do is work on our lats a little bit, which is the large muscle group that's in your upper back. Now, here's your choices. If you have a pull-up bar at your house, you're going to do 12 pull-ups or assisted pull-ups. If you're at the gym, you can use the pull-up bar, or if you have an assisted pull-up machine, you're going to use that machine with a weight that challenges you to make the last 4 repetitions very difficult. And if you don't have a bar and you're at home like me, you're going to do lat push-ups, and I'm going to show you what those look like. Start in a position with your elbows pointed back. Walk your hands out one at a time and put a little extra pressure on that side. That's one. So the elbow is pointing back, not forward. Kind of gets a little more into the back. You can start to feel it right around those shoulder blades, right about now. Do one more in the interest of time. This is number 8 for me. And now the lats are relatively warmed up. Pull one arm around front. You can start to feel a release back there. It feels great. So now our chest and back is warm, and we're ready to do some more work with them. My stability ball is going to be my bench today. You can use a regular bench, or you could use free weights at the gym. You could use an ottoman or a low table if you need to. I prefer using a stability ball, and I prefer using free weights. If you like using a bar, same thing. Using a bar is fine. Start with your weights right here by your chest. If you have a bar, it's right over your chest. Pull your core in and have your hips stabilize you. So we're just doing a simple bench press up and down. Now if you're using free weights like me, you're making a rainbow arc with your hands. And when you come down, you're coming down just above the chest. If you're using a bar, you're going straight up and down over the chest and shoulders. Make sure that the bar does not reach over your neck and head. Doing one more, pulling them in. Okay, and now we do opposing muscle group into the back. We're going to do some rows. I'm going to use my free weights here, right by my legs. Now, if you want to use a bar for the same thing, that's fine. I'm going to be pulling the elbows up like this, okay? So we're pulling the elbows, squeezing back. Show you from the side. Squeezing back, feeling those shoulder blades squeeze together in the back. Next is going to be butterfly. So to do your flies, you are going to need to use free weights, not the bar. We're going back to our bench or our ball, and we're starting with the weights up over the chest. This time we release out, stretching, in and squeezing. Breathing, exhaling on the work. Breathing, exhaling on the work. Nice one here. Now pulling it up. Now we're going to do more narrow rows. Now if you're at the gym, you can go to the cable machine and use the cable rows using a narrow grip handle. So grip is narrow and elbows are going to be pulling back. Nice flat back here, and we pull straight back like this. And lifting up. Okay, it's time to go into some deltoid raises. We're going to start with shoulder press right here. Pull the tummy in, be nice and tall and straight, and we make a nice little rainbow arc up overhead. Not gripping the weights too hard. There are also shoulder press machines. We prefer to use a machine over free weights. I like to use free weights so I can make sure that each shoulder is doing the work. And one more here, pulling them in and down and into upright rows. So we pull up. This is more for the trapezius and rhomboids in the back, and also the rear deltoid. You really pull up and squeeze that rear deltoid. Start to feel that in the rear part of the shoulder and in between the shoulder blades. Okay, and now we're moving on to some tricep movement. Scientific studies show that doing triangle push-ups are the most effective in training your triceps. So that's what we're doing for triceps today. Set yourself up on a mat. Give yourself a triangle that's under your chest. You can take it out to the knees or the feet. No elbows are going to go out and in. And lifting up. Finally, we get to work on some biceps. Good old bicep curls. Okay, holding them by your sides. I'm using free weights. You may also use a bar right here in front of your legs. We're going to go halfway up if you're using free weights. Halfway up and then curl out towards your shoulder. If you're just using a bar, then you're going to do plain bicep curls up to the shoulder and down. and setting them down. Last thing is to challenge the deltoids in one more way, and that is front and side deltoid. So your arm is going to make an L, and then you're going to switch up and do L on the other side. Notice the weight is only going even with my shoulders, not up to my head. Elbows are soft, not completely straight. Two more to go on each side. And last one on each side. Great job. That's one set. You can go back and do your second and third set. Or if you're brand new to weights and weight training, stop right here. Give your muscles a stretch. Hands out in front. And then hands behind you and open up through your chest and shoulders. Tricep stretch up and over. And switch. Do that stretch a couple more times. Definitely after each set, and then definitely after the full workout.